Welcome to another Cancer Zodiac 411 session. I invite you to join our community by subscribing to the channel and selecting the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. Let's get started. In today's Cancer star ratings, no matter how many things may have gone wrong in recent weeks, your luck will change for the better. Also, your enemies will fear you. You must let others know how much you appreciate their efforts. A few well-chosen words of praise from you could win them over to your side forever. Your Cancer Tarot card reading for today, we've drawn the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a personality within the fire signs family, and although he is likely an Aries, he can also represent a leadership-oriented Leo or Sagittarius. This warm-hearted fellow is as fiery and loving as our favorite fire signs. When this guy appears in your day, know that you are in for some loving surprises. The King of Wands is a good omen for both your romantic affairs and your career affairs as well. He can boost you financially, or he may signal a financial boost on its way. This card may not represent a person at all, but it often does. You may just see some warmth and fire come into a love situation, or you may take charge of love in a very sexy way that leads to some commitments. At the same time, you may also do the same in your work life. You may be the king of your domain and use creativity and intuitive influences to get ahead of your game. You don't have to be male to take on the influences of this card. You just need to be the leader of your pack in an influential way. In your Cancer Zodiac Horoscope today, it's time to take your hands off the steering wheel and let your mind coast for a while. Messenger Mercury has spent the last few weeks in Taurus, and your outgoing 11th house of social groups and global communications. During this time, you probably met a lot of new and interesting people and came across some new and very interesting ideas you intend to take with you into the future and put to use. Well, before you take off on any grand plans, it's time to pause and review all the information you've acquired over the last year. Today, Mercury slips into Gemini and your sleepy 12th house of the subconscious for the next few weeks, effectively turning your reality into something of a dreamland. For this transit, you'll want to be extra careful when it comes to any important matters, as lines can blur all the more easily under this cycle. Cancer career. The moon is in Aquarius today and in your 8th house of joint financial partnerships and investments. Are your connections with those you're in partnership with providing you with as much profit as the resources you're putting into them? Do you trust those whom you're investing in? These are important questions to meditate on. It's also important to make sure that you have a mutual and reciprocal relationship to those you're in partnership with, where both parties are giving and receiving in equal amounts. Cancer love. What are the things that you are fearful about in your romantic partnerships? Those things that tend to cause you more mental anguish than most things. The moon is in Aquarius and in your 8th house. It is crucial that you ask yourself that question, because when you don't, those things that you are afraid of start to unconsciously sabotage your relationships as you are projecting all sorts of untrue things onto your partner. When you are willing to sit face to face with those darker aspects of your psyche, it allows you to experience so much more intimacy with yourself and therefore your partner. This is also a good time to review the nature of your joint financial investments and agreements with your relationships. Cancer money. Under this Aquarius moon, it is time to have a chat with those closest to you about financial issues, Cancer. If you have been wanting to say something but have expressed reluctance to do so, then there is no better time to do it than today. Potentially challenging conversations should remain balanced under the universal energies, and you will also find your voice is stronger than usual. If you need to persuade anyone to your way of thinking, now is the time to do it, Cancer. Don't doubt yourself and don't hold back. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to share with your friends. If you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll send you a personal message when I post a new video.